Yo, welcome to the pod. Thank you for joining us today. We got a good one for you today. We're going to talk about Deion Sanders and discuss his move to Colorado and evaluate his decision. We also going to talk about Vladimir Putin and his health condition, what is rumor and what that means for the world. And then we're going to talk about Britney Griner and discuss the value of the trade that's going on right now.
Thank you for being here. If you're here, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm one of your hosts, TK, aka Yuri Orlov.
And I'm Darius, aka Darius, the Lord of War. and this is Mind the Gap.
Yeah, he's the dude in Lord of War.
That's the dude named Uriel?
Yuri Orlov.
Yuri Orlov, the one that Nick Cage played.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Let me make sure I said it right.
Gotcha. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first up, we're going to talk about Deion Sanders. If you don't know, he's been coaching at Jackson State.
Mm-hmm.
That's in Alabama, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jackson State, D1 school. Was it D1 or D2?
D2.
D2 school. He's been there for about 3 years. I think he's won the last two out of 3 championships in the SWAC, the Southwestern Athletic Conference. He's been doing a great job. He recently decided to take his talents to South Beach and go to Colorado and coach for the D1 school over there. And he's getting a little flack right now because of his decision to move from a historical black college to PWI.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your thoughts? Like, or what are some of the things he's done like to help HBCUs? Because I know while he was there, he gave up like half his money, his salary, whatever. That I had just recently found out to go towards like the facilities, or whatever.
Facilities and his employee.
Yeah, like he's done a lot of good.
And
he's
some
done
of the food and stuff too.
The food?
I think so. From that thing you sent me.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The food. I think interest in high profile students wanting to go play there all across HBCUs.
It's the attention that he brought.
Yeah, the spotlight.
The sponsors that they got, that they under their schools on the contract for. He just changed the identity of what an HBCU can do and what you can have there. You can have success or the type of notoriety that you can have at these bigger schools.
Right.
I think that's the big thing too, and also the enrollment that he also brought in from the fire.
Okay, so my thing, like I wish Deion like the best success, because he is in a position to, I guess, show what a black coach can do in a D1 division and a more high profile school. Yeah. So I wish him all the success. And that's that man's move. That's what he decided to do. I'm not gonna question why he decided to do it. He said he got a mission. Then I wish him all the success, because either way, I think his success means success for us in a way. Yeah. But with that said, I do think we could evaluate his moves and see like the impact that these left, and like, because I was like asking you the other day, in a grand scheme of things, like how much does that mean to HBCU? Because my thing is kind of what you were saying about not needing more black leaders. Not saying that he is a black leader, but he kind of was in that situation. Yeah. Because partly the problem with that is, the benefits of that is you get somebody to rally behind, you get you galvanized. But we see in history, when those people get taken away or they leave or they switch sides, a lot of times the energy goes with them and it dies down. Also, for me, it's the optics of maybe using like black institutions or black culture as like a stepping stone. Not saying that's what he's doing, but I'm saying that the optics of it, just to get to a higher state with like, and like bring that spotlight that you brought. Now their attention is going to this predominantly white school. And then it's partly for me, if we want to build our own up and like really support black, do we keep like going to like using black institutions like that and then just going off and taking that spotlight and that attention somewhere else? Because I don't think they'll get the same look. Jackson State will get that same look without Deion star power. I think once those contracts are going up, there won't be enough bringing attention to where those sponsors may see like a benefit in like renewing those contracts. Unless Deion keeps his hand in it, like I'm still connected to the school. Make sure y'all take care of them boys. Okay. So it's like, for me, it's like I wish him the best success. I don't fault him for doing that. He still has the opportunity to do something great for the culture on that stage. But it's also moving forward, like what would be the best way to handle a situation? Because I think the NCAA, I think those like top schools can handle like 3 years of like losing top recruits, but like can they handle like 10 years? Like how much attention would come if he would have stayed for like 10 or 15 years, and like what that would have done for the culture and how he could have progressed through the system and like maybe became like a bigger symbol. Like the dude, what's his name? Like the Van Lathan was talking about Eddie Robinson Sr., the dude who coached Southern Grambling for like 40 years or something.
Yeah.
And he won so much that they like put the Bayou Classic on TV or something like that. Yeah. Like over time, what his impact would have been bigger than what it was right now. Because I think right now it may just like be kind of a blip.
Okay.
So but it shows potential of what could be.
Which is what he said he was going to do. To your point about what I said about the black leaders, you're right. We don't, and he really is not a black leader, especially with the way he's doing it. He's showing you what he set a standard, which is also something that he want to do. So it opens the door for other black coaches or other coaches who want to come and feel like they can get the notoriety here at HBCU. So he did that. He's an example, and that's what a lot of times our coach needs. He needs an example that we can do this. Or can move through these spaces. His thing is to change the identity of a black coach.
With that, but do you think his star power linked to like
absolutely
the attention you can
absolutely
get? Like could like a regular black coach, like because like Eddie Robinson Jr. been there for
that's
how long?
That's why it's more noise around Deion because he did do that because the spotlight was on him so much. It showed that because that spotlight was on him and everything he did was to a T. Like everything he did was criticized, or every little thing that he did that's not that big of a big deal. It showed that not only did he survive, but he thrived in that area, and so can other people who want to come to those schools.
Now,
so other coaches with like big names that can come to their schools and coach and feel like they can win and get their start there and move on up.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Now, does that hurt or help us? Like if it becomes
because it definitely helps because throughout the more that those coaches come there, the more that those students come there, and the better those schools get because of the sponsors, because of the name, because of the D1 prospects, because of the #1 recruit and stuff. Over time, it does help.
I would think it help, but my one thing you said was like you can come to these schools and then leave.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the leaving part. Is like if you come to these schools and you rechange the culture, and like I guess you get paid better. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's would be better versus like the stepping stone method of just coming to these schools and then showing you can coach and then going to a PWI or a bigger school.
That's what I'm saying. The more that the coaches get there and then win and show that that's bringing in money and more students to more #1 recruiters.
Yeah.
So the more people that come there, the better those schools get, and to the point where it's not a stepping stone.
Now it's the stage.
Now it's equal to everything.
What's the time?
I can't give you that.
Yes, because that's why I'm concerned about. Because if you're looking at the optics, it's like, okay, Deion came, now Deion's left, so you may see that blueprint of what somebody else can do coming in if you want to be a big name. But it's like in that meantime, will that interest die down, or will they just always have that?
I don't think it'll die down because it's been shown that you can be successful here. Yeah. And if you do want to use that as a stepping stone, you can. So you can, and when you do that, you're also helping the school because it's something they weren't gonna get before.
Anyway. So you might as well go there and help them, even if that is your plan.
Yeah.
I think if you do that, I think you should be transparent about your goals.
That's what I like about Deion. Yeah. He was. They asked him. He told them, "I will entertain it."
But is that the same as kind of saying that you interested in doing it, but that's not the same as I'm gonna do this.
But it shows you, hey, I will.
It shows you his.
But he already, and then also behind it, he said, I'm changing the identity of black coaches.
Yeah.
In the HBCUs and things of this nature. So obviously I'm gonna do my thing. He if I'm not mistaken, I forgot what interview where he said he's not staying.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do this, this, and this.
Mm-hmm. That which is interesting. One, I don't know how many other superstar athletes are interested in being coaches, so that may delay the next time we see something like this in HBCUs. I don't know the pulse of the NFL or the players, so I don't know if anybody else is interested in coaches. So we might not see another Prime in a while, and if we do, it may not be because Prime is like one of the biggest NFL stories like ever. Like he's
considered maybe one of the best players.
Right, like he played on both sides of the ball and dominated. That's a rare specimen. That's prime time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if we'll ever get a star like as big as him, like on a legendary status. But certainly, maybe there'll be other athletes that'll come in.
But you don't need that. You could just have good coaches.
Yeah,
coaches that bring that type of noise and know how to move and have connections to help a school out. You just have that. That could have just been
just have a name attached. Just like, I mess with this school.
Yeah,
this is a school I ride for, but I'm not necessarily like the coach there. But I'm just there helping out.
Yeah, all that.
Or just like a known sponsor.
Those schools have to show that they can make people profit.
Right.
That's what it
basically comes down to number.
Yeah, and Prime showed that you can do that.
But when you say that he helped the culture and he changed the culture, I didn't. Well, like what was his impact? Because a lot of things I saw him do was because of his name. It's not necessarily things that other HBCUs weren't doing.
Not winning like he did, and not being able to get recruiters, like number one recruiters to come there. Like,
but that's why I'm saying, like, was that because of his name, and how do other coaches
it was his name that got attached to it? But the fact that you're winning like this,
but he had sign-ups like on his first year.
Yeah,
because he
still had the coach.
He did, but I'm saying like his name, like other coaches like have that same culture in that conference. They had a culture, black music, black students. They just weren't getting the attention. So he brought the attention, but a lot of the things
within the school, because when I said culture earlier, it was around the identity of HBCU and that you can be successful there. He changed that type of culture.
But
the culture
you talking about as a position as a coach?
Yeah, as a coach, or people like whether it be sponsors or people like or ESPN or
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I did not inside the school.
Okay,
HBCUs are HBCUs.
They HBCUs. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I would have to go back and see like what. But then again, Eddie Robinson Senior group, he was coaching in a different time. He was in a different time period. What a lot of people messing with.
But
he was winning. He was winning, and it's like how many sponsors and stuff did they get?
But he also got college signups for HBCUs to go up too, not just not at just the school he was at, but other schools around. Yeah. So that's another impact that people wanted to go there.
Yeah,
and then people even like myself who really didn't pay attention to HBCUs.
I still didn't.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest, I tell you, I had to look up where he was.
That's what I'm saying. But you looked it up. That's what I'm saying. It's just that much.
Right.
Like that's what I mean when he changed the way people looked at it. Because we didn't nobody really pay attention to it.
Right.
And he was successful there, and you can make money there, and you can bring in sponsors and for the schools and.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think even if a coach is winning, if you're not Deion Sanders or somebody with note, I'm not sure you get those same sponsors or if they would care.
I don't know. I can't. That's a hard thing now. Yeah, not to say it now.
We'd have to evaluate that going forward because that's part of my concern.
Because for me, if you get the coaches to go there, like that may need a restart, and he need to show that he can win.
Yeah,
he'll go to a HBCU, and then he with his connections, he can bring those connections to that school.
Yeah,
and then once he get to the point where he's able to win, then he moves up, and then he gets somebody else. Like you can over time, if it does do that.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it can just fizzle out where, that plan try to go into that and it doesn't work. They try to do what Deion did and it doesn't work.
Right.
So somebody else will come in and mess it up.
I mean, and I think that's bound to happen at some point. Somebody gonna try their own or try to replicate what's going on, and it's not going. And then people like, see?
And take all the momentum out of it.
Like the dude, I think now he got replacing him over there. I think TC, he had been in the organization this whole time. So I would think he knows the system and what he knows to do, but at the same time, he not Deion.
Yeah.
He gonna do things like the way he think is not the way
Deion thing. And it's also at their school. Yeah. It have to be shown not just at their school, but other HBCUs. Yeah. It have to be shown on like a larger scale. Because before it really be taken serious enough.
Yeah. So it'll have to permeate to like other schools to really show what's going on. And I really hope Jackson State is successful, because if they fall off after he leaves,
that's the thing. Not going to goes to your point where it was prime.
Yeah, that's not going to be a good going to be a good look for the whole system that's in place right now.
Like they can, if another coach or another celebrity or something end up coaching at HBCU, not doing the same thing as prime, but just going there and showing that he's interested in the school and he's willing to invest into the school, that will really get other people to start doing it. Not he don't even have to win like prime or nothing like that. He can just be there and show the support and bring just a little bit of attention. And show that he can make money, which makes other people want to coach, and show that he can make the school money. That's what I think has to happen.
I thought Deion could have been on track to be like the new commissioner or something. Like if he was there for a while, really increase notoriety of the HBCUs. Because one of my other things is, how much does it matter if HBCUs start winning? Because that's why I was asking you the questions earlier, is about how the divisions and the things like that work. Because I'm like, if they only playing like within each other, like why does anybody care that you like winning these games or whatnot?
Because we'll make it important, just like anything else. That's another thing. Like if whatever we're watching and whatever people make important, we'll watch it. Like like high school football stuff like that happen all the time. But the Little League World Series, everybody, oh my God, we got to watch this. Yeah. For whatever the reason is, and it's not even that good. But we'll watch like y'all saying, like the U.S. play, China or something, in Little League or something like that, because they make it important. So if ESPN or anybody else can make those games important to us,
like putting the Bayou Classic on television.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If they can make us do that, then we become fans, and then we want to buy jerseys.
Regardless, even if it only becomes self-contained.
Within that division,
swag, we are invested in a team there, and we want to see who they be.
Yeah. If they say it's important and they say it's good enough to put on TV, then we gonna watch.
That's where the money comes from.
And they're putting up good games, and those games look professional enough, then people are gonna watch.
Then those schools might progress to D1s, but on national stage.
That's right.
So, like I said, man, we'll see. Time will tell.
Time will tell on that.
Time will tell. Either it's a blip or, he really
could be something.
Could be something to it. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I wish him success. Hope he puts on for that school. Shows you what a black coach can do.
Hope he definitely dominates there and go up to be a NFL coach and dominate there. Just to show that, because black coaches get a lot of slack. Yeah, and that's what I hope he's doing this for, just to change our identity. Like, black man can coach. You need more black coaches in high positions, so we can show y'all what we can do. Well, show y'all that we can do it or do it better.
Right. Deion being an NFL coach is an interesting thing. I wonder how he would do as an NFL coach.
I think he'd do
with that type of
mindset,
and but prestige behind him. Like, bro,
I know.
Come on, son, come on, man. Like, you know who I am, man. I'm not Bill Belichick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been on the field. I've been on this side. I've been on this side of the field. Like,
I see it before you did it.
Come on, man.
I told you when you went out there you was gonna do that, and here we are. You still don't want to listen? And he'll bench somebody too. I don't care how much you getting paid.
You know what I'm saying?
Go sit down.
Yo. I ain't scared of anybody, bro. I ain't scared of your ego.
None of that. You know your ego don't even compare to my ego.
I'm prime time, son. Oh. Turn it off.
Okay.
But also, I understand more why he leaving if all the rumors surrounding like what was going on at the school are true. Yeah. Then I really understand why he had to get up out of it.
Okay. We're gonna hold them rumors.
Yeah.
If they come out, I want to talk about that.
Y'all can look it up if it ever does come to light.
And again, I hope that's not true.
Yeah.
Only because that hurts the
HBCU. That look bad on y'all that y'all cheating this man. I was about to say, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all go look into that. Y'all do that yourself. I ain't gonna put that on anybody. Allegedly. I gotta start allegedly. But we make it, but we gotta throw that tag out there every time. Allegedly. Just allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
You know, what's that woman that get in trouble, get sued by Cardi B? She just be out there talking, just be saying this and that. Karen, something like that.
You got a perfect name for what she got?
Yeah.
God,
14 mil.
Bro, yeah. And then I ain't got it.
Yeah. That ain't our problem. That's not our problem. No.
Oh my god.
Bro, it's hard, bro. Allegedly.
Bro, allegedly.
Darius, aka allegedly, bro. I ain't taking heat for any of this, man. I'm just telling you what I heard. That's why we moved to this Putin segment. We moved to Putin. Yeah. Allegedly, these are rumors. Allegedly. I'm not putting this on this man. But apparently there's been reports that's going on throughout the year that he has early stage Parkinson's and progressing I think it's, let me see, pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
At 2 for 2. At 2 for 2. And with that news, I don't know if it's true, but if it is true, to me that would shed light on why he's moving how he's moving, because this seems like a legacy move. This seems like I have to do something to stake my name in the history books as somebody that did something great for Russia before I'm
up out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, that makes a lot more sense for what's going on and why he's moving like he's moving.
Yeah.
Because like, what did you say? Like some of his motivations was initially like he felt that Ukraine belonged to Russia. Or something
yeah, all that stuff. Like they still belong to them. They should have never went out. Same thing China doing with Thailand. So you know what I'm saying? It's just he felt like this is our homeland. This is all supposed to be together. We was the worst thing that happened in the 19th century was the Soviet Union breaking up.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's
really one of them.
Yeah, he's really like hard. Like I want these places are. This is what it is.
He already took Crimea,
and then he also said stuff like telling NATO like we do not allow Ukraine to be part of NATO, and then they had those talks, and he felt like that maybe they was a threat, so he need to go ahead and make this move so we can occupy this space.
But are you threatening Russia, or are you threatening my legacy?
And that's another thing, bro. I told you. What was my dude? He was Russian, bro. He said the difference between Americans and Russia. Y'all got the pursuit of happiness, and we got the pursuit of purpose. Like what is purposeful in life, and I'm saying, how can I leave something behind and stuff like that. So his actions go with
it's just aligning together, man. Yeah, it's like I need to do this for Russia.
Yeah.
But it's really I need to do this for me. Because I think he going in the history books now, but I don't think it's gonna be like as a great leader, bro. But that's me looking outside of Russia. But from what I see,
from what they see, you know what I'm saying?
It's not.
What my man McCain said, he said, what did he say? He said, Russia is a country disguising itself. No. Russia is a gas station disguising itself as a country. That's what he said. I was like, woof. But that's a tough line.
You run out of gas.
That's a tough line. He said, you run out of gas, pretty much over with for y'all over there. And then we see how that worked. That ruble crashed.
Yeah, crashed. And then all these sanctions they got with the banks.
That was hurtful. So right now, even in his own country, bro, he looking at him sideways.
That man just like, I got to do something.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like, he made.
I
know he said in that last interview we saw, he's like, ain't nobody talking about the nukes. Ain't
nobody
talking about
nukes.
Ain't nobody saying nukes. You said something about nukes?
You talking about I don't like that N-word.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nukes. Ain't nobody say something about nukes.
That's a rough one, man. He said, it's only a defense. We don't use them as defense purposes.
But we got them ready.
Yeah, we got them, though.
Hey, man.
They got the most of anybody, though, right?
Russia?
Yeah, the Russia got more than
we did.
Nah. I think we like behind them by a couple hundred or so, or 800 or less than. But they got the most.
I also heard Russia's like military equipment ain't the best.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But you don't need that many nukes to work.
That thing might go up and then like. That thing might hit a sidestep and hit another hit within Russia or something like that, man.
Do the same thing happen to us?
But we only dropped 2. I ain't heard of it.
Oh yeah, one was dropped here in North Carolina.
One we dropped it.
Yeah.
We dropped them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
no, it was in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
It just dropped. It didn't blow up though.
It just fell back down. I think that was just letting people know.
Like, whoo, but we almost messed up, boy. I think it was an atomic bomb, dude.
That'd be crazy. That go off, man. There's no really explaining that. That's like that's our bad. Like that's our bad, man. Ain't no excuses. Y'all gotta pay all that money. Man. Like y'all gotta.
I apologize.
North Carolina gotta go off the map. Like
ain't no North Carolina.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just Carolina. That's it.
It's just Carolina.
It's Carolina at this point, bro.
I think they just recently now able to get back to like Chernobyl area, if that.
They say
they still can't go in there.
No, they been going over there. Like when they took it over and stuff, they said they was getting sick. They was like taking radiated stuff out of the. That's crazy. Like they was getting sick. I was like, bro,
I still gotta watch that series because it looked like apparently everybody the whole time was like, "Yo, we got a problem."
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch that HBO series Chernobyl. I heard it was good, but like I said, we don't know if the rumors are true.
We don't know
the way he moving.
It looks like
look like it is.
And the type
allegedly, this stuff is alleged.
All alleged.
All alleged. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy, kind of segue into Brittney, but I also heard the last thing I saw reported on the munitions is they was running low. So they was running low on like all military equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Which like if they trying to get the Merchant of Death back, he might have some connections.
That's a perfect segue.
You know what I'm saying?
Next subject.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know Britney Griner, who played for the Phoenix Mercury, she was sentenced to 9 years, I think, for quote unquote smuggling hash oil cartridges into Russia.
Yeah,
because she had been playing over there, because trying to supplement her salary. Because I think here she was making like six. It's like 670 for 3 years, but over there she was like making $1 million a year. So to me, of course, I'm going to play in Russia. I don't know what that ruble worth.
Yeah.
I don't know what that ruble worth. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. I get why she was going over there.
That ruble dead.
Trash. She was probably making less than she was over here.
That ruble.
Because it had crashed by like, what, 60%?
It was 60, bro. That was a rough hit,
she may have been making like 400,000.
That was a rough hit, but that was worth. That hit was worse than the crypto hit that's been going on the last 2 weeks. Bro.
Yeah, boy, they sunk. They sunk. They really did.
That ruble was trash, bro.
They really sunk, dog. But yeah, I mean, still she'd be coming out, even if it did drop 60% of $1 million. That's 400,000. You making 200,000 a year over here? Now the question is, was it worth your freedom? Was it worth your freedom? And don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that Britney Griner's home. They got this black woman, maybe a political move, I don't know. But they got her home, and I'm happy she home anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's still worth asking, what's the value of the trade?
Yeah.
You got somebody that had been investigated by the United Nations.
They said the world wanted this man. When they said the world.
So
the world
wanted him.
Yeah.
I think they had been investigating him since like the 1990s.
Mm-hmm.
And then they finally caught up with him in like 2008. They had him in the sting in Thailand, where he was selling guns to them to, they was plotting like a U.S. conspiracy to like.
Yeah, it was like, they caught him on some stuff where they had, it was like he was selling some stuff to some other enemies that was wanting to kill Americans, or said they wanted to kill Americans. And he was like, yeah, that they are my enemy too. And they were saying they needed like some type of weapon to shoot blow the heads off of American pilots or something. And he was saying, yeah, we can do that. And then like for $12 million, bro, he was selling them like 800 like rockets, 5,000 AKAs. It was like Pearson rockets. Like he had anything. He was helping them with money laundering and all that. And they busting the door. They caught him with conspiracy of killing Americans. But he was like he had landmines, fragment mines. All right, bro, my boy, he had it all.
To connect.
He had it all.
He had to connect,
bro.
Which see now why they want him back. Why they want him back now? They see opportunity. Like why I want him back.
That was for $12 million too, bro.
And like I think he got sentenced in like I know he got arrested in like 2008. I think he got sentenced around like 2012. So I think he had a 25-year sentence.
He had 25.
So what's that?
Like 25.
Like 25 for all that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So like what's the how much is that he time served? It's 2023. That's what like 17 years, something like that. Because he still had a chunk left on his
Nah, bro, it was like 10, 11, 12, maybe 12.
12 years.
You say you got caught when?
He got caught 2008, which I'm thinking he served time
so
until
like 14 years then.
14 years.
2022. Right?
I heard people saying like he was gonna get out in a few years anyway. That's still like a decade left.
That's what, 7 years?
Yeah, it's like a decade left.
He could have got on good behavior. I doubt it though.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
It's
I
fair
doubt
time.
that.
You get 25 is 25. If it didn't come up,
you got what? Federal is only like 80%. As long as you ain't doing that,
as long as you're not classified as the most dangerous way in the world, yes, it could be 80%.
So yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, with that point, like he still had a chunk of his sentence left. Yeah. It's not like he was getting out in 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I will say I don't know how strong his connections remain while he was locked up. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if he's gonna be the same threat level getting out, or if he's gonna be on enough scrutiny to where he can't move like he wants to move. Because I think anonymity, where you can just move around, like people ain't there aware of you, makes it easier for you to work. Yeah. So I think maybe part of this, the decision they made was like, well, you like the world's most wanted man right now, or people are aware of that. And he's been in jail for so long, I don't know if his connections are still strong.
Or alive or not.
Yeah, alive, especially, like Russia and how they move.
That man probably got all them connections.
You think he's still? He probably made more in the prison.
Yeah, he probably got every connect. He probably had whoever out working, doing whatever they needed to do for all that, bro.
Yeah.
You think he about to come out, bro? The thing is, for me, it's like, just because I'm trying to think, like, just because the U.S. let him go, like, if he travel somewhere else, would they lock him up there too?
Probably. I mean, the man's a worldwide criminal.
They let you out. We ain't let you out. Yeah. So that'd be crazy.
But I don't think Russia, because you saw the footage of him getting off the plane and doing the exchange. He came off dapping people up, giving people hugs.
Yeah, no, I think he fine in Russia. Yeah. As long as he don't leave there, I think he'll be all right. But
he goes somewhere else. Yeah, he on the watch list.
He definitely.
Yeah.
But when I looked up with the stuff he's doing, he had like 60 cargo planes.
Himself? Still?
It was his. It was his, like, he had 60 cargo planes where he can went anywhere. In fact, the U.S. actually used his cargo services to ship guns to Afghanistan. I mean, to Iraq.
See?
Twice. They used 2 of his companies.
See?
Like, he had. See,
that man might hit the ground and just go right back at it.
I'm saying, that man had it, bro.
Like I said, I'm glad she's home, but at the same time, it begs the question if he goes back to what he's doing and he still has those connections. Like,
he was okay smart too. He knew like 6 or 7 languages.
Oh,
he was in like the Air Force.
That man's a whole villain. Like,
I
don't know.
Yeah.
He's a villain. We basically swapped, not to demean her, but we swapped the basketball player for a villain.
Yeah.
No matter how you want to put it, that's what we did. And like lives start getting taken, it's like we gotta hold that L.
Sold guns to plenty of people too, bro. I think it was like this dude, this dictator in I want to say Africa, bro. I think it was like Charles Taylor or something. Sold him guns. They were saying how much he moved through guns through other like factions and stuff. They were saying the only reason he got, well, not the only reason he got, the only reason people know what he looked like, because somebody took 2 pictures of him by mistake, and he just happened to be there. Only reason why people know.
That's like Frank Lucas at the boxing match. We got on the fur, and he was like, he got caught.
Like, he was chilling, bro. You can tell he ain't really paying attention, bro. On one of them, he just sitting there chilling, like trying to get people,
I wonder if that person's still alive.
They knew they were out. They apparently knew who he was. Took the picture.
That's crazy. Again, I don't know the full details of the swap. On the surface, it seemed like we just swapping like the villain for the basketball player. I don't know if they got stipulations around like how you can move in Russia, and if that avoid the deal. I don't know how you avoid it. I don't know how you get somebody back after you gave them to him. So I don't know how you can do that.
Like that, but double jeopardy or something.
Yeah, like I don't know how that worked, or if he go back active. But I think the original deal was they were trying to do the U.S. Marine, who was like a security corporate officer, something that was over there. He got convicted in like
he was a spy.
Yeah, they thought he was a spy. Said he was moving like ship some USB or something out the country or something like that. And they was like, nah, we got you. Yeah. We're gonna keep you over here. But of course they saying that
espionage or something. Got him on espionage.
Yeah, plotting to overthrow Russia or something like that. So they arrested him. Initially he was in the deal or whatever, but they really don't want him to go. I think he got 16 years. They don't really want him to go. I remember Joe Biden, I think he's quoted as saying allegedly, like, we not, like, I won't rest until he comes home or whatever. But that deal fell through. For whatever reason, they was willing to give Griner up. Because I guess she's not really a threat. She just got caught up with some hash oil, which I think is, I mean, I think it's bullshit. But again, like we say, don't go to other countries
looking for America.
So, I mean, that is what it is.
I mean, the thing I like about her, though, she said, my parents taught me to take responsibility for the stuff I done it. I was like, well, there it is.
I mean, she did it. I mean, nobody was designed trying to say she didn't do it. She was like, I did it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, these are the laws and stuff like that. Now, again, I'm with you, man. I'm happy she out. Don't ever get me wrong. I'm happy she out. But if I'm looking at the deal, that is not the deal. I do not agree with the trade. Yeah. But if we was gonna give him up anyway for the other guy, and we're not getting the other guy, then I understand why just giving it to him.
Yeah,
but you could also just hold him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also just do that until because it seemed like they wanted him. Like, I don't think this is just a random pick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the All-Star game. Like, this ain't a random pick that they pick. You know what I'm saying? I think they want him back for a reason. So they could have held off but you know what I'm saying? At the same time, she got to come home earlier. But I mean, it's already the end of the year.
How you feel? Yeah.
See if she can hold off. Because I think they trying to figure out how the war is going. And like, if we give them back now,
how much
damage would it do? I mean, the
longer probably gonna do a lot, bro. He probably still got places people don't even explore. He probably has stuff held up somewhere. Those guns probably as old as Putin's military, so they may be out of service too.
Yeah.
But if he was able to work while he was in there, then that's different.
They probably, I would imagine they kept them.
Yeah.
Unless he had connections inside.
Unless you could just other people. I can get a phone inside. People do that all the time. I've seen pit bulls in jail cells. I'm trying to figure out how they do that. TVs.
That's crazy. They be grilling in there. Yeah, bro. They be making prison look fun. I'm not even gonna lie. They wake up to just have fun.
They be having like a circus in there, bro. They be enjoying themselves, bud.
All on TV.
I be seeing them making rap videos and stuff.
They got successful TikToks in prison.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, doing numbers.
It's a whole series and nobody's touching that. Nobody's touching that.
Doing numbers, bro.
But
so he could have easily kept working through services like that,
keeping everything up to date. He might be if he still like you saying it, because like I said, they Russia's ammunitions right now trash, basura,
weapons.
So
tanks,
if he really the dude to come in and change the situation.
So what happens then? Like how in hindsight, once we get to hindsight, like how is it? Like
once we get to hindsight,
if
we still living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If the nukes don't get dropped, you know what I mean?
I don't think them shits work either, bro. But if he get out and he can help find them nukes, then yeah.
You might have. I'm sure
I don't like some of the arguments they had for her situation though.
Like what? I know we talked about it before.
Like the situation, it was like, what if it was LeBron? He had been home sooner. Like I like this. Maybe. Because if you look at those two people, one person has done more for people have value on people. LeBron's value is going to be higher than Britney Griner. Period. He got like
he is more valuable to the NBA organization
to making money. Period. Anywhere. So he's going to bring more attention than you are because not many people watch the game compared to how many people watch LeBron. But also in that same fashion, I bet Kamala Harris would be out before LeBron. Because of the value of her.
For sure.
Then if you want to look at Brittney too, if you look at Brittney, there was a guy who was a teacher who did the same crime in the same place, been there longer than she is, and actually had medical marijuana.
Yeah.
You are getting out before he is.
Because you had recreational.
Because you had recreational. Yeah. And you're more valuable, or you have more valuable. Yeah. For whatever the reason.
That's what it is.
So that's what I don't like. I don't like the arguments that people make.
Like if it was LeBron, he might be out sooner. I'm not gonna lie. He's got a higher price tag on him than she does. Yeah. Like clearly. But at the same time, you have to look at what's going on. It's a war. People trying to negotiate. LeBron ain't getting out like that easy either. Because he still might not get out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like if we didn't have my boy here in Russia, like I don't know if anybody getting out.
Yeah.
For any reason. I don't know if they even fight. You know what I'm saying? The NBA might be pushing to get LeBron out, but as long as there's war going on, like we don't have the leverage. We can't get this man out.
I just don't like the arguments behind everything, bro. And then you see like people, like another one of the arguments is like, if y'all don't know nothing about like the military, or if you don't know nothing about this, that, you really don't know what you're talking about. It's just like, why would you say that? If I'm sitting here and I see a helicopter in a tree, I can assess that something happened either with the helicopter or the pilot.
But I can tell you, it wasn't the tree. It wasn't the tree.
I don't need to be the pilot to understand that, yo. Like,
something didn't go. Something didn't. Probably didn't go to play it.
Yeah, man. For me, bro. People just make up any argument to fit their own bias.
Yeah. Like, I think it's very fair to assess the trait. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the same way we assess a trade in the NBA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the value getting for this?
Well, I don't know why they trade this person for that person. That doesn't make sense. Are you in the NBA? Are you the commissioner? Are
you know the conversation that's going on in the background? No, but you can look at their stats and what they did and be like, you know, so let's look at Britney Griner stats and let's look at the
LeBron stats. Yeah. And then let's look at, you know what I'm saying, Kamala Harris stats. And let's look at, what's his name? What's the dude's name?
Who?
The teacher that's in jail. I think his name Mike.
I don't know.
But yeah, man.
Viktor Bout, that's the dude's name that we talked about, the Lord of War.
Yeah.
I don't think we mentioned his name. Viktor Bout is the dude that she's getting traded, the Merchant of Death.
Dude name, I think his name.
You don't get names like that.
Nah, that's a tough name.
That's like some.
When you hear that.
One Piece. You got to earn these names.
Hey, bro, I was watching this. One of the things that they were on when they was talking to him. It was like this dude. He was with the DEA. He said, man, when they said they had Viktor Bout, they had to spell it out to him. We got him.
We got him.
Yeah, we got him for y'all.
I know they hot, bro. I know they somewhere hot. Like, I know they really ain't gonna let this man go after we done. After we did all this to catch this man.
Yeah, but they probably was in there with like, hell nah.
Nah, bro. He's probably fought that with tooth and nails. I was like, she got to stay.
That's probably what took so long.
Yeah.
Like, bro, y'all kidding me, bro?
Y'all know who this is?
Yeah, really, because he was in the going back and forth with us. Now he could have just been there trying to make a sale, but he was in there saying that we want to kill Americans. Like, I do too. I want they he said they're my enemy too.
But he know what they was using them for. He didn't care.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
No, he was basically saying, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. They want me too. Get rid of them. So it was like, man, that's who we let out. I mean, even if you want to assess just them two, what his negative to her, how much positive she brings, it still doesn't matter.
It still don't look good. And like I'm saying, like you can be happy that she's out and still want to examine what's going on. Yeah.
Because even if it was me, like, I would want to get out. If I was over there longer than Brittney was, and she was to get out and I wouldn't, I would have understood.
Yeah.
Like, bias, I won't.
Of course I want to get out.
My wife, my homeboys, my mom, and all them want me to get out. I understand. I don't bring that type of notoriety to myself.
Yeah, I get it.
I live in a world where I understand that we are not all equal. We got to bring some type of value, and the higher the value is on you, the more attention, the more likely you'll be saved or helped or something.
Yeah.
Like that. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if one of y'all was over there, I'd be mad as hell that y'all didn't get out if y'all was over there first. But I do have to recognize, this is Britney Griner. So she's going to get out before my cousin.
It's a totem pole, man.
And graphic designer. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be the greatest graphic designer in the world, man. Yeah. I'm not Britney Griner.
I'm not Britney Griner, bro. I mean? So
it is what it is, bro.
And it is. I don't think people understand that, bro, because the people always think that we are all equal. It's clearly not. That's not
clearly we have a value put on ourselves.
Yeah.
We do that to each other.
Yeah, in retrospect, we are all equal. Yeah, we do that to each other. In retrospect, we can say, like, we are equal. But as far as in the society that we live in, no, you can't. You can't say that.
That's not how it works.
No. We're not on the same level.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't know if I got any more.
I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got no more talking?
We can talk about whatever, though.
Let's see. What interesting happened? I wanted to check out the R. Kelly album. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to check it out, but I couldn't get to it in time. But at the same time, it don't seem like it was legit anyway.
It was legit.
It was legit.
Allegedly.
It was allegedly.
Nah. R. Kelly, if that was him on the phone when he was in jail, said it wasn't him. Yeah. He was like, he sung it,
He just sung on the phone out of nowhere.
Go check that out, man. He said it wasn't him. So if R. Kelly said it wasn't him, then I gotta take R. Kelly's word.
Somebody got it before they pulled it down.
Yeah, I think that song. Well, I don't know. Maybe that song of Mick was out before, because I had somebody at work said something about it being out before, and then somebody else said something the other day. Not the other day, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
No, my wife sent me something about somebody saying it was already out before.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was having like some type of weird flex about how they knew R. Kelly songs were out or something.
They's like, okay,
yeah,
you
it
got
was just like
you got to
weird,
connect on R. Kelly.
Yeah,
Good,
so
good
like
for you.
You
good for you.
So yeah, that was.
But I know somebody out there using this as an excuse, like conspiracy. They trying to tarnish his name while he in jail, dropping his album. Like,
yeah, I mean, he has a right to feel that way because his appeals coming up like this week or next week. So he has so
it's
he
like
can
coincidence.
Yeah. So he has.
I think not.
I would feel that way. He got something coming up the way he got be in front of a judge. So yeah, I'll be upset about that too. You know, you just bringing attention to you, and you know, like from what I'm seeing.
Here's why I wouldn't be upset if I was R. Kelly. I know what I would have done. I know what I did. this little piece right here is not. This what's going on right now is not why I'm in here. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro.
Yeah, this is like they got a lot more evidence on me than this fake tape right now.
They got real tapes.
Yeah. They killing me with this shit. Yo, he's like, I got bigger problems right now than this.
R. Kelly was wild for that,
come on, man.
He's wild for that.
I got bigger issues than this tape being on Spotify.
But listen, that ain't help. I'll tell you that.
It didn't, man.
It's definitely not gonna help.
It's not gonna help. Probably gonna hurt. But I tell you what,
it really don't matter.
2%. I give it 2% of what the damage is doing right now. 98%, bro.
It's all you,
it's
my
all
boy.
You.
It's all you.
All you, man.
Yeah, R. Kelly did that shit. I can't believe.
I saw the tape when I was little.
Real?
I saw the tape.
I never seen that tape.
It's clearly this man in the camera. and I'm a kid. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, if I can see it. If I can see this man, like I know other people can see this man. So I'm like, for years I was like, how they just?
Because they just love R. Kelly, dog.
I was like, but it's on camera, and it's like one of them. Bro. It's like the '90s or something, like, and it's like the rough camera, so you can't really alter that like that. I'm like, we just gonna let this slide? I put that on y'all. I can't do nothing. Yeah. I'm like 12. Y'all.
I'm just saying it's the same thing that happened with Trump. It's the same thing that's gonna happen with any other leader. Same thing happened with Kanye right now. If you love him,
star power,
there's no wrong you can do. I'm telling you. That lady got that man spent $180,000 to get that man out of jail. R. Kelly. That was his bond, and some woman paid for it.
That's crazy. That's great, but that's some real twisted stuff because people start using it. If she didn't want to get peed on, she would just.
Oh yeah.
Like that's how far people would go. It's like, but okay, we also had sex with this young lady. So,
well, listen, man, he going to
jail. he in jail. He's not getting out. He's not getting out.
And that's where he gonna stay.
He's not getting out, man. And the person to blame is Robert Kelly.
It's all him.
You know what I'm saying? I hate it for him because, he's amazing singer.
Yeah.
Amazing
talented.
songs, got his hands in a lot of popular songs.
Great writer.
You know what I'm saying? But
he's a monster.
I ain't no way. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Ain't much you can do about that.
Bruh. You know about them raids in Germany?
Raids?
Yeah.
What they doing?
It was they called like a right-wing extremist Nazi.
Oh, I heard it was like 25 dudes that got caught up.
Yeah, bro. It was like through 3 countries. I think it was Austria, Germany, Italy. I think it was like all through there.
The right getting active, man. That whole
they getting active, boy.
I still gotta watch that video you sent me about
all of them.
All these far right neo-Nazi extremists getting riled up
and everywhere, bro.
And it's
I only found it because I was going to Greece. Now as black people, we gotta look on make sure ain't no racism there. So I had looked to make sure we was good, and I was like, whoa. And then I found all that other stuff like the ones in France, Austria, Italy, and all those other places. I was like, oh, this is a real problem.
Yeah,
this is not just an idea that we look at America and don't see as that's the South. That's just. Nah, this is a worldwide thing.
But I think one third theory I heard on that is with like countries like U.S. and other countries like destabilizing all these other countries, and it's forcing refugees to go to other places, and then other countries got to adapt. Then some people that start to feel like, oh, these refugees are like taking over the country, and we trying to accommodate them, and they changing our way of life. So it make them move further to the right, like, oh, we gotta do something about these people, not realizing that it's your country who's causing these people to come over here in the first place.
Right.
I think that's part. Well, from what I hear, that's like part of the reason why there's been a rise in like that type of mentality, especially like here we get more and more immigrants and all this, but we're not taking responsibility.
What do you say that some of the reason behind some of the stuff that happened in those what recently happened, those raids, was like QAnon?
QAnon over there? They got QAnon over there? Like, why? Like, why?
Yeah.
That's how deep it goes.
That's how deep it
goes.
That's
how deep it goes,
That's how
man.
deep it goes, bro.
That's how deep it goes, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
QAnon?
Over there. Yeah.
Over there. Like, they own version or they
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Here,
I'm not sure.
They invested in what we
you just be watching the news and QAnon is what? Like, I'm not pretty sure they got some type of history where they can be like, this person is dead. Like the one we got, like, like Kennedy's dead, he's gonna be back on the rise, or saying that James, what's my man's name? Anyway, Biden's dead, and they got like what's the villain from Family Guy?
The villain?
Yeah, like one that be James Woods.
Oh.
Then James Woods is playing Biden in the mask, and Kennedy's coming back. So like I'm pretty sure they got some leader over there.
Kennedy's coming back.
Yeah, bro.
They got their own version of that over there.
Yeah, bro.
In those places.
Yeah, man. So it's like, I'm at this point, I try to keep everything as an American thing. Man. Like,
But it's not, man. We are in a lot of ways still like the leader of like culture in the world.
That's a fact, as you can see.
And people really do still follow suit for better or for worse.
Look, because their thing was to do something like the January 6th. They were storming like their Capitol building or something. So they was about to do that. So yeah. Ridiculous, bro.
Bro, we got the world. We got to get the whole. We got to get the grip, man. Because even like more socialist, awakened countries are got problems with, like Sweden. The Swedes,
yeah,
they have their own issue over there like that. We like that's one of the places we look to like
show us peace.
Yeah, y'all got y'all
and all that other stuff.
Y'all the example that we try to go by.
That's the place where everybody like has a weapon, right?
Sweden?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I don't know if they get down like that. I just know they very
Nah. They're just like every person is trained as their own military.
Oh, it might be. That might be them.
So everybody has like.
I remember that visual of them. The kids.
Might be. Yeah, the kids and everything.
The kids
everybody was
training and
they never have a shooting incident.
Yeah, they never.
Like it's rare that they ever have.
Everybody know everybody about their action. That's a.
No, it's more so like everybody have a deep respect for their gun. Yeah.
I think that's a part of it too. I think if more people thought that other people could defend themselves, that they would be less likely to
have like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like here, like I think dudes, especially like what's going on in LA, how they just catching people slipping like that. If more people was like, hey, I keep that thing on me, it'll be a lot less.
I doubt that. Cause
you think so?
I don't know. I would have to see the statistics and the shooting statistics in Texas, compared to like California, or like.
I think they see more Californians, more so like LA, like the softer areas of California is like easy targets.
So I would like to see like because like Texas, you just have that gun out, you have that thing out anyway.
Yeah.
So if there is low and then California is high, then I'm like, yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think in Sweden, if that is the place, I think it's more so they just have like a different respect for their gun, and they have been trained to know that this gun is for this.
And they probably got better gun laws than
they do. They absolutely do. Yeah.
Like you got to go through like more steps or stuff like that to get.
Yeah, they got to. You can't just get a gun. You have to go through training.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those guns. Because you become part of the military or something was to happen. Everybody.
So I mean, I think we might need to push for that. Like I'm not against guns.
Yeah, they have like shooting like competitions like every year.
That's great.
Yeah, they have like shooting competitions with kids and all the other stuff.
That is right.
But when I remember a dude was interviewing, they was talking like he was talking about like school shooting stuff. And they was looking at him laughing because they couldn't like believe it. They were like, "What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, that would never happen here."
Must be nice. Must be nice. We already talked about the Qatar dude.
Qatar?
Yeah, the dude that was wearing the pride shirt.
Yeah.
Got
It
the
was
footage
something
on
else
there.
we was gonna talk. Oh, what we gonna talk about? We was joking about. Damn. I know. As soon as the camera cut off, I'm just gonna bring that shit up. It ain't big enough to have a story behind, but it's funny. It wasn't them damn. Nah. Them knocking out the power and shit.
The what?
They've been knocking out the power.
Oh no,
Power grids.
I don't think so. But that is interesting. I gotta really check into that and see how North Carolina do it.
You know they take the one in South Carolina too.
Did they turn it off or
they just had gunshots. They were trying to shoot it. They had another incident in Oregon. They had another incident in Washington.
I just watched this movie called Samaritan on Prime, and they was doing stuff like that. It was like some superhero stuff, but like they had a plan to like knock out the power grid or something. And they would have like wiped out the power, I think, on like the entire East Coast or something. Cause havoc. That's an effective way to start some stuff in another country. Just take out their power grid.
Yeah. You know that the ones that got caught that was about to do it, they just got convicted in February of this year. They were saying they had like stories of like neo-Nazi stuff around what they was doing. They were trying to cause like a race war. Like by knocking out the power? Nah.
That's how you get them acted?
Nah, bro. I just stay at where I'm at, bro. I get my food and stuff and go on about my business.
Right, bro. That's so difficult, but like I remember my power was out the other day, bro. Like I woke up and like as soon as I woke up, it was like 5 something. I just had to wake up randomly to use the bathroom. As soon as I woke up, I looked around. My TV happened to still be on. That shit cut off by itself. Yeah. I was like, huh. Looked at my phone. It was like 5:40. Walked outside. I walked to the bathroom, tried to cut my light on. I was like, nah. My fuse box is like right here, so I was over there. Nah. I was like, what's going on, bro? So I was like, I'm emailing who I got, Lawrence Election. So like, do you know it's a power outage? Do you know what's going on? So just that in that little instance, I was like, man, I gotta move all my stuff to the fridge. I don't know how that's going on. I'm probably gonna have to go buy ice or something to keep my stuff. I was just thinking like how unequipped I am without power. Like,
and at no time did you think I need to go out here and kill these white people.
Not one time in my mind it's like,
it's a race war about to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I need to kill these white people. Yeah, you know, time.
What kind of logic y'all they be having, man?
That's a fact. my first instinct was survival. It was not. It was not.
Nobody,
I'm about to go downstairs and just kill my nigga. Can you imagine? You see, you don't hear from me a while, and then you see a news story, and it's like, man, man kills downstairs neighbors after power outage, after an hour-long power outage. That's the first thought.
Oh man,
go ahead. And then you see me in jail. I was like, it was me and them. It was me and them, bro.
It was nobody.
It was nobody.
Nobody was on the line.
Power was on by the time I woke up for work. Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, hey
man.
Yeah, do what I do, man. In hindsight, it was a mistake.
Maybe I rushed the gun.
Maybe I rushed the gun. That's like on some day 20 stuff that you start thinking like maybe we gonna end up having to fight for like rations or something like that. But that's not on the boundaries of race. It's like that's more so like
we got this is your said. Yeah, I'll grocery store on this side of the neighborhood.
Like after a month, it's probably like after 7 days because I know I don't have that much food in my refrigerator. So I would faster than others. I'd have to brave the world.
For me, I just wouldn't give a damn, man. No matter how many days it is, I'll be able to survive. It don't take much, especially if you got anything canned up.
I got maybe if I do like one a day or eat half the can a day, I got about like 20 cans up there.
And anybody can grill. When you start grilling, you can just.
I got a propane tank and I got a grill.
Yeah, you fine. So it's like,
gas would quickly become like a precious resource.
It'll be beautiful, man.
Yeah.
The chaos will be beautiful.
Nah, bro, ain't even like, I ain't about that. I ain't about that, bro. I was over it when I went to my refrigerator and I was like, I gotta move all this. I can't imagine trying to survive in the world without power. Like, I can. There was a skit, this dude named Caleb City. Funny dude. Like, he's one of my favorite YouTube channels. He had a skit.
Glasses?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That dude's super funny. He had this skit where his homeboy rushed in the house and like the dude was like, what's the matter? He's like, it's a zombie apocalypse. We gotta go. He was like, for what? He's like, we gotta go. We gotta go out here to survive. He's like, look, man, I ain't signed up for that. I'll just be here to die. He's like, ain't no water out there. We gonna have to fight zombies. He's like, I don't care. I don't care about none of that. And that's the way I'm gonna be. I'm like, I ain't signed up for that. That's not the life. Like, ain't no, for me, ain't no like high calling for me trying to survive right now. Ain't no, like, I don't even want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I just sit here in my chair and just die.
How you feel about the zombie apocalypse? You think you'll be able to survive?
Bro, I can't. I'm barely surviving now with my allergies. You think I'm about to be out there and can't get a hold of some Zyrtec? Are you crazy? Do I want to be in a zombie apocalypse? No. I'm already allergic to the world. You talk about, bro, I'll be gone within 3 days, man. I'll be on the ground. Just kill me, bro. They gonna have to kill me, though. Bro, I'm barely surviving as it is, man.
Oh, snap, bro. You don't think you'll survive, cuz?
No, but I ain't making it, bro. I'll be the first one to be like, hey, y'all, I tried, man. Y'all can, I understand. Oh,
no, bro.
I understand. When they start talking about, hey, we only got enough for like 3 people and it's 5 people, I'll be like, I understand. I'm going to just walk over here. I'm going to just walk over here. I get it, bro. I'm probably not going to make it anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's if the sinus infection ain't already took hold of me. There's a high chance, bro. I already get sinus infections a lot, man. It's a high chance. That whole period. I'm just slowing everybody down.
That's not the world for you, bro.
It's not the world for me. So I don't even want to try. I don't even want to deal with it. I want to go out on top. I want to go out on top, bro. Y'all go come to get me in my apartment. And I'll be slumped over with a Reese's peanut butter cup in my head. Took myself out. Y'all know I'm allergic to peanut butter.
Hey, man, don't put that out. You know what I'm saying? Don't put that out for the ops.
It's like he just wanted to experience how it tastes.
Don't put that out for the ops, cuz.
I'll bleep it, man.
I'm saying, bro.
But nah, it ain't for me. Any apocalyptic situation, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that, bro.
Nah, we know. I didn't even go by your fucking house.
Don't even bother. Don't even bother, bro. If I don't, you know, if luck don't bring me to you, don't even bother. Assume I'm dead. Assume I'm dead, bro. Go ahead at vigil, that midnight vigil.
Oh, bro, you know it's gonna funny, bro. Something like that may happen, bro. We gotta say what's up on there's been house. I hope they come by. It's gonna be this very moment. You gonna think of that shit you said. You gonna like, I told him not to come see me. I'm like, he told us not to come by, cuz they don't worry about it.
Let's go. If it's a movie, that scene is happening exactly while I'm thinking. Yeah.
Said not to worry about.
I did tell him.
I told him not to worry about me.
I go into my closet. I get a black box, open that shit, and it's a Reese's cup in there. There's a Reese's cup in there. I'm like, it's like, this is what it is. This is what it's come to, bro.
That's funny, bro.
I get on my bed, take a bite. 100 years from now, they find my body. This is a sad way to go out, bro. The zombies come out like, look at this. What is this? What is this? Look at it. Look at this. Look at this over here. What is? It'd be messed up if I do that. I turn into a zombie. Wake up like, ain't this a bitch? Oh man.
It was a movie like that. Well, it was a movie in reverse called Warm. I think.
Called what?
Like Warm. Dude, he was like a zombie. He was like he had a brain like he could think, and he ended up becoming like real after dating this girl or some shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I might peep it out.
It's pretty good.
There's a video game like that, like Dead Rising. Like the third one, where like in the beginning he get bit by a zombie, but then he like he'll remember stuff. And like the more he like fight or something, like the more
human
he comes, but he still got like zombies.
Like the anime?
What anime?
What's that movie called? Rodo or something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That was a good one.
That was a good one. It was a remake.
Rodo. It's so crazy that. Yeah. Coco or something like. Oh, I saw it on Amazon Prime. Yeah, that was a good one. What was it? Rodokio or something? Yeah. Something crazy.
It's something crazy.
Crazy. But that was like he didn't have limbs or skin. He
was a zombie.
Yeah. He was alive. He wasn't dead.
Might well.
He just had no limbs, no eyes,
no skin,
no
nothing.
I wonder how he got that first. How did he get that first kill?
I don't even remember.
How you get a first kill without like anything? That's crazy. That's great. I'm gonna go back and watch that because that was good. I was hoping they have a continuation.
Yeah, I was hoping so. That's what
see what's gonna happen.
I think COVID hit and messed them up.
That's probably what it is. But
I ain't got nothing else.
Man. Thank you for joining us. If you last this long, I think this was a good one. I like what we did.
Good, man. We chilling.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit us up on Patreon so you can watch this video exclusively. We still got the audio available for you on iTunes, SoundCloud, and other places where you can listen. I think. Any last word?
No, man. Y'all be careful out here, man.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Also, tidbit: make sure y'all research where y'all going.
That's a fact.
It's dangerous.
We brought it up twice. No.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all do that.
If you ain't got it by now, you do something. That's on you.
That's on you. So, well, yeah.
All right, and as always, mind the gap. Welcome to the pod. Thank you for joining us today. We got a good one for you. We're going to be talking about Deion Sanders and evaluating his move. We're going to talk about Vladimir Putin and his health condition and what that means for the world. And we're going to talk about the Britney Griner situation and evaluate the value of the trade that's going on right now.
And if you're here, appreciate you.
And I love the energy right now.
Yeah, man. We just chilling, man. We just chilling, man. I want everybody comfortable, man.
Yeah.
Be comfortable. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's it. I'm one of your hosts, TK, aka Yuri Orlov.
What?
Yuri Orlov.
You gotta explain to me after we come back. And I'm Darius, aka Darius, the Lord of War. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
And this is Mind the Gap.
I thought you was practicing, so when you threw it back to me, I was like, oh. God, like, oh, he doing good. I was like, oh, where's the silliness? Yeah. And then you threw it to me, I was like, oh.
Yeah. All right. We can do it again.
Let's do
it. All right.
What do I need to say though? Like it's not like I got you. I got you.
All right. Let me clap.